ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्ता सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यां च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्. Shloka 95 in Vishnu Sahasranama is Ananto hudabhuk bhokta sukhado naikhajokrajah anirvinna satamarshi logadhisthanamadhudah. There are 10 namas in this shloka and they are Anantah, Hudabuk, Bhokta, Sukhadah, Naikajah, Akrajah, Anirvinnah, Sada Marshi, Lohadhishthanam, Adbhudah. So these are the 10 namas in this shloka. And the first nama, Anantaha, is Ananta means limitless. It cannot be limited by time. Bhagavan is eternal. He is in the past, present, and future. Even when there is no creation, he exists. So he is limitless, and that is Anantaha. And Acharya gives a very beautiful explanation. Nityatvat sarvagadatvat desha kala paricheda bhavat anantaha. Nityatvat means because of his permanence. Sarvagadatvat, all-pervading nature, he is everywhere omnipresent. And the ability to desha kala parichedaha bhavat, that is his ability to transcend desha and kala. Desha means space, kala means time. His ability to transcend the time and space, because of that nature, he is Anantaha, limitless one. That is one interpretation. Another interpretation is Shesha Rubhovaha. He is manifested as Adisesha. Adisesha is the serpent which has 1,000 hooves and it bears the earth. Because of that manifestation also, he is called Anantaha. That is the two meaning, interpretation given for this nama. The next nama is Hutabuk. Huta means offering given in the sacrifice, and Buk means one who protects or one who enjoys. In the previous shloka, we saw that Hutabuk is the one who accepts the offerings of all the yajnas. To whatever deity we give, Bhagavan Vishnu, in that form of that deity, he accepts that offering. But here, in this shloka, the meaning for book is one who protects. Bhagavan protects the yajna. He accepts the heavens and he protects the yajna and the person who performed the yajna. For example, as in his avatar as Bhagavan Sri Ram, he protected the yajna done by sage Vishwamitra and the other rishis by killing Tataka and her sons, Marichan. So he protects the yajna, he safeguards the yajna and the person who performed the yajna also. So that is Hutabuk. The next nama is Bhokta. Bhokta means enjoyer, one who enjoys. Prakritim bhogyam achetana bhunkte iti bhoktaha. He enjoys the Prakriti, which is in the form of achetana. It is inert. The Prakriti is inert. He enjoys that Prakriti, and so he is called Bhokta. And another interpretation is Jagat palayati va Bhokta. He protects the world, and so he is called Bhokta. So these are the two interpretations given for the Nama Bhokta. The next Nama is Sukhadaha, one who gives Sukha. Bhaktanam Sukham Moksha Lakshanam Dadaditi Sukhadaha. He gives Sukha to the bhaktas in the form of moksha. That is, moksha is the final resting place or the complete ultimate peace. He gives his bhaktas that sukha. That is, he gives bhaktas the moksha, which is the permanent sukha for the bhakta. There is no other peace for the bhakta. So he gives his bhaktas that sukha. So he is called Sukhadaha. And he removes the what are all as are asuham, that is miseries, sorrows, any body pain or body inflictions or mental inflictions. When we chant Bhagavan's nama, or everything is removed and it will no longer affect us. And so also he is called Sukhadaha. The next nama, fifth nama is Naika Jaha, Na Eka Jaha. That is, he takes birth repeatedly to safeguard Dharma. We have already seen this nama. And all his avatars, he takes repeated avatars to safeguard Dharma and the people who do Dharma. For example, his Matsya Avatara, he protected or he collected all the seeds and all the living beings along with Manu Satya brother, and he protected them in that Avatara, Matsya Avatara. Next is the Kurma Avatara. He, as the tortoise, he supported the churning rod of that murky ocean. So he protected them, the Devas and Asuras, to get that Amrita. And the next is the Varaha Avadara. Asura hid the earth and beneath the ocean, depth of the ocean. As Varaha Murti, he lifted that Mahi and placed it on the surface of the water. That is his purpose of that Avatara. Nrsimha Avatara, no need to say, to safeguard his Bhakta, he manifested and he killed the father of Prahlada. And the next is the Vamana Avatara. To get back earth and heaven, he took that Avatara and he received it from Mahabali by his 3 steps. And Parashurama Avatara, he killed all those Kshatriyas who were so cruel, who gave trouble to the Brahmanas and the other rishis. So he killed those Kshatriyas. So that is his purpose of that Parashurama Avatara. And Rama Avatara, no need to say, he killed many Asuras and established a model for serving the country, how to serve the country. He established a model for that. And that is Rama Avadara and Sri Krishna Avadara. He killed many Asuras to protect the Dharma and the people who follow Dharma. And the Balarama Avatara, he wielded the plow and initiated the agrarian culture. After that only people know about agriculture. So he initiated that agrarian culture. So in all these avatars, there was a particular purpose for it. And all these are to support Dharma and the people who follow Dharma. So that is the motive behind the avatars of Bhagavan. So that is na ekajaha, na ekajaha. That is, he takes repeated birth to protect Dharma. And the next nama, the sixth nama is Agrajaha. Agra means first or beginning or elder, firstborn. He appeared before anybody else, and he is called and so he is called Agrajaha. And here what it refers is the primordial being, as the primordial appearance of Bhagavan as the Hiranya Garbha or the cosmic shell. So he appeared in that form, and from that form only everything else came out. So that cosmic shell or that Brahmanda or Hiranya Garbha, this nama refers to that, Agrajaga. Because he is the firstborn, that form was the first appearance of that manifestation. And after that, from that only everything else came. So he is called Agrajaga, the firstborn. The next nama is Anirvinnaha. Nirvinna means depression, disappointment, despair, frustration. So Anirvinna means one who does not have all this. He does not have disappointment, desperation, despair, frustration, anything. Because he doesn't have any desires and he knows the temporary nature of this world. So he did not get attached. He is not attached to this creation. Even though he has created it, he is not attached to it. Usually people get frustrated or they get depression or despair, any form of emotional disturbance because of their purva janma karmas. It plays a very important role in the mind of the mentality of a person, purva janma karmas. But Bhagavan doesn't have any purva janma or any karma. He is pure consciousness. So he is anirvinnaha. He does not have any disappointment or frustration, and so he is anirvinnaha. And the eighth nama is Sadhamarshi. Sadhamarshi means one who always forgives. He has immense patience. Bhagavan has immense patience, otherwise, he will not forgive all our sins, because it's a collection of papa and punya from millions of births, isn't it? And the Ashuras, he has immense patience. Just take the Krishna Avatara, how he forgave Shishubala. In the end, only he merged him with himself, merged the jiva of Shishubala with himself. Ravana, Bhagavan Sri Rama killed him and merged, took his jiva with him. So all these are a great example for us to understand that Bhagavan has immense patience and he forgives everything. One who always forgives is Sadhamashi. The ninth nama is Loghadishtanam. This is the Adishtanam. He is the Adishtanam of the Loka. Adishtana means a support or foundation. Everything, this entire creation exists in him. He supports this entire creation, and so he is called Loka Adishtana, the Adishtana of this Loka. And the last nama, 10th nama, is Adbhudaha. Bhagavan is a great wonder. Adbhuda means wonder. Bhagavan is a great wonder. No one can understand him. And a very beautiful sloka is there in Kathopanishad. And it comes in 127, that sloka. Shravanayapi bahubiryo nalabhyaha शृण्वन्तोऽपि बहवो यं न विद्युः आश्चर्यो वक्ता कुशलोऽस्य लब्धा आश्चर्यो ज्ञाता कुशलानुशिष्टः. To hear about Bhagavan, that itself is a great. No, many people do not hear about Brahman or Mahavishnu. It's very rare. It's very rare to hear about Bhagavan. Even when one hears it, it is very difficult to understand him. Even when one understands it, it is very rare for one to attain him with the help of a proper guru. So all these are great wonders. To hear about Bhagavan is great wonder. It is very rare. To understand him, again, a great wonder, and it is very rare. Even if we hear him and understand him, it is very difficult to attain him with the help of a proper guru. So that is very beautifully said in Kathopanishad, and the similar verse is also there in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2 and shloka 29. It says, आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चिदेनम् आश्चर्यवद् वदति तथैव चान्यः आश्चर्यवत् चैनमन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वाप्युयेनं वेद न चैव कश्चित्. One see this self as a great wonder. Another speak of it as a great wonder. Another hear of it as a great wonder. Yet, having heard, none understand it at all. So, that's what exactly said in Kathopanishad in another way. So, that is Adbhudaha. Bhagavan is a wonder. Bhagavan Vishnu is a wonder. That's what we're seeing the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan. Sri Arjuna said, what a wonder is it? So Bhagavan is a wonder, always a wonder. No one can understand his nature or understand how he performs all this using his power Maya. So that is the 10th nama of this shloka, and the summary of this shloka is Bhagavan is limitless and he enjoys and he's a great supporter of this world and Prakriti. He gives ultimate peace to his bhaktas. He takes repeated avatar to protect this creation and protect dharma. He is the firstborn and he has no worry or miseries. He forgives everyone very easily. He is the support of this world and he is a great wonder, Adbhuta. So that is Shloka 95 of Vishnu Sahasranama. Now Shloka 96 of Vishnu Sahasranama is सनात् सनातनतमः कपिल कपिरव्ययः स्वस्तिद स्वस्तिकृत् स्वस्ति स्वस्ति भुक् स्वस्ति दक्षिणः. Here also there are 10 namas and the 10 namas are Sanat, Sanatanatamaha, Kapilaha, Kapihi, Apyayaha, Swastidaha, Swastikrit, Swasti, Swastibhuk, Swasti Dakshinaha. So these are the 10 namas of this shloka. Sanat also means one that is not limited by time. Bhagavan is eternal. Nothing can limit him. And it is only because of his Maya we all feel that we are limited. Actually, this body is only limited. And we are not this body. We own this body. I am in this body. This body is my property. I am in this body. I own this body. And this body may discard after some time. This body has a limit because it is the combination of the Panchabhutas. It has a limit. But this Atma, it is limitless. We do not realize it. But Bhagavan realizes it. And he always identifies with his pure nature. So he is limitless. Sanat. This time is just a manifestation or the dimension of Bhagavan. There is nothing more important than this in this time, concept of time. It is the Maya. So Bhagavan, he identifies always with his real nature, pure nature. He is eternal. That is the Sanat. Sanatana Tamaha. Sanatana Tamaha means that is it shows the superlative degree. He is Sanatana means he is ancient. And Tama, it represents the superlative degree. So he is the most ancient. We will say that he is older than the oldest. Like that we say. So he is the most ancient. Lord Brahma is the creator. And Bhagavan Vishnu, he is ancient than the creator. So he is the most ancient. Sanatana Dhamaha. He is the cause for all the causes. And the next nama is a Kapilaha. Kapila here usually it refers to Kapila Muni, who is the expounder of the Sankhya philosophy. But here in this shloka, Acharya gives explanation as Bhadavanalasya Kapilo Vanna Yeti Tat Rupi Kapilaha. Here it refers to a color. That is, the Bhagavan is in that color. The color name of that color is Kapila. In the center, in the middle of the ocean, there will be a subterranean fire which is called Bhadava. And the color of that fire is very bright orange with a brownish tinge. So that color's name is Kapila. Bhagavan is in that color. And usually it can refer to Surya Deva or the Hiranyagarbha form. It can refer to the very bright orange color or that brownish orange color. So the name of that color is Kapila, and Bhagavan is in that color, and so he is called Kapilaha. And the next nama is Kapihi. Kam jalam rashmibhi pibhan kapihi suryaha. As the rays of the sun, he absorbs the water from all beings. So that Surya Rashmi, it absorbs the water from all beings. Bhagavan, in that form of sun, Surya, he absorbs the water or the essence of all beings, and so he is called Kapihi. Kapi means usually the rays of the sun. And another interpretation for this nama is Kapi Varahova. Kapi also means that wild boar, that is the Varaha Murti, and so he is called Kapihi. The next nama is Apyayaha. With this, Bhishmacharya has completed 900 namas. He explained or he described Bhagavan with 900 nama, and this is that Apyayaha is the 900th nama in Vishnu Sahasranama. Apyaya means the final resting place, which is very peaceful, and all the beings rest there. Whatever it may be, it rests there during the deluge. So at the time of deluge, all beings get in him, and they are very peaceful and rest in Bhagavan, and hence he is called Apyayaha. The next nama is Swasti Daha. Swasti means auspiciousness, bliss. It actually means Mangalam, that is auspiciousness. One who bestows, the means giving, one who bestows auspiciousness to the bhaktas is Swasti Daha. And the next nama, seventh nama, is also connected with this. Swasti Kritu, one who creates Swasti, Mangalam, is Swasti Kritu. Tadeva karotiti swastikrit. One who always does good to his devotees, or gives auspiciousness to his devotees, always acts in an auspicious way, he is called Swastikrit. And the next nama is Swastihi, Mangalam, that is auspiciousness. Bhagavan is the personification of auspiciousness. And Acharya says, Mangala Swarupam Atmiyam Paramananda Lakshanam Swastihi. That is, he is the embodiment of auspiciousness, and he is the essence of that supreme joy, that bliss. So he is the symbol of auspiciousness. That's why he is called Sat Chit Ananda, the truth which is complete consciousness, and Ananda, complete bliss. So that is Swastihi. And the next nama is Swasti Bukh, one who enjoys or that Swasti, auspiciousness or bliss, is Swasti Bukh. He enables his devotees also to enjoy that auspiciousness. He is the personification, or he is that complete embodiment of auspiciousness. When we worship him, we also experience that same bliss and auspiciousness. That's why when we see the great bhaktas of Bhagavan, we can immediately feel some happiness. They are so content inside, and they are full of bliss. So that is because when we worship Bhagavan continuously, we too get that same vibration. And when we worship Bhagavan, a bhakta will see his form or his words or his brightness in his mind. He experiences it, and that feeling is bliss. So he is Swasti Bukh. He also gives that same enjoyment, pleasure to his bhaktas. Next nama is also related to it. Swasti Dakshinaha. He gives Dakshina. He gives Swasti as Dakshina. Dakshina means giving gift. So when we worship him, he passes on or he gives that same auspiciousness to his bhaktas, that same feeling of bliss to his bhaktas. So the bhaktas grew in their auspiciousness. And another interpretation is that also he gives Shigra very soon. He gives the result of their work or their karmas as well as that auspiciousness feeling of bliss very quickly to his bhaktas. He is competent of doing that. Just by thinking of Bhagavan itself, not even doing great pujas and all these pujas and everything, external rituals are done to concentrate the mind. So if we can concentrate the mind without all this, when we do tapas or when we think of Bhagavan, immediately that feeling of bliss will be transferred to us. So these are the 10 namas of this shloka, and the summary of this shloka is: he is the most ancient, the cause of all the causes. He has that orange brown color complexion. Everything merge in him in the end. He is the embodiment of auspiciousness. He creates, he gives, and he protects and promotes auspiciousness to his devotees. So that is a shloka 96 of Vishnu Sahasranama. I will continue with the next shloka of Vishnu Sahasranama in my next upload. कायेन वाचा मनस्येन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। ॐ तत्सत्।